Hello, friends. Welcome to the Momentum podcast by Weekend Investing, the show where we will dive into the world of smart investing and personal finance. Each week, we will invite a guest, and through their lens, we will go through their investing journey, their triumphs and failures, their learnings, and try to implement those in our own investing journey with actionable points. So, let's see what today's guest has to offer. So, good morning, Mr. Venkatesh. Welcome
Hi.
to the Momentum podcast.
Good morning,
Uh,
sir. Nice meeting you.
and where are you from, Venkatesh?
I'm from Hyderabad, but currently I'm in hometown after COVID. Like I work from home for past 4 years.
Okay, so right now you're in Hyderabad?
Oh no, nearer to Hyderabad, like
Okay,
120 kilometers from Hyderabad.
okay. And this basically this is going to be a short conversation about your journey of investing, about from where you started, what all did you try, and what style of investing ultimately you became comfortable with, your big hits, big losses, all those. So, in the very beginning, could you introduce yourself in terms of your background, your education, what line of work are you in? Please go ahead.
Sure. So I am MBA graduate from IIM Udaipur. So I did my MBA during the COVID time, 2020. At the same time, I started my investing. So during the COVID hit, like till that time I was working in TCS for 4.5 years. So after that, like during that time, I had some amount left when I came to my home before joining IIM Udaipur. So there were virtual classes going on for a few months. So I have few thousands left. So then then I started in YouTube. I started listening. I don't know. Suddenly, my YouTube feed is filled with investing. Some from there are communities. Like I started listening this.
Which year was
So
this?
in 2020.
2020, COVID year. Okay.
Yeah, and 2019, like when I started my DMAT account in with ICICI Bank, that was my first. So one side, like there was an S Bank crisis. I don't know, like there was sharp crash in the stock. So
Yes.
I got a call from ICICI Bank, like in the sense their securities, like why can't you invest in S Bank? There will be
Okay.
a sudden spike after that.
Okay.
So I thought I don't know about anything. I just
Hmm.
opened the demat account. I don't know anything. I still understanding. I thought maybe I will go with mutual funds. They said no, no, no. Maybe you can start with S Bank, which like 40, 50. I don't know. Like there is a crash,
Right.
so which was trading at very low prices. You can invest.
2018, 19 it happened, I think,
Yeah, I
when the
think.
Yes Bank went from 400 rupees to 20 rupees.
Yeah, I invested before that only. I think some 400, 500 rupees. I invested I invested 1,000 or 1,500 rupees. So that was my
Okay.
first investment. So after that I saw like it came to 20 rupees or that. So then I saw one of my friend also did the same thing. So I then
Okay.
I okay, I thought okay, now I don't want to invest anything. I invested in this bank. Okay, let's forget about that. So I kept that investment as is. I don't know, like okay, 1,500 bucks. Okay, fine, that's not an issue. Then again, in I keep understanding what about these index funds. I
Okay.
notice about index fund, but 2020 because of the money I left, so I got in my bank account. So I started investing in Nifty index fund and Nifty next 50 index fund. So it
Okay.
was in April after a crash.
Okay.
I
April was, I
invested.
think, the bottom.
Yeah,
31st or 26th March was the bottom in that year, and it
yeah,
started rising after that.
I didn't know anything that.
Ah, you know.
I
Okay.
remember like somewhere in April I saw the videos. Everyone is telling buy this stock. I remember Tata Elxsi, Tips,
Ah,
Sarigama. They
ah.
are very low. Then okay, Tata Elxsi, because Tata I work in TCS. I know Tata brand. Okay,
Hmm.
I invested along with these funds, index funds. I also invested in liquid fund, ICICI liquid fund as well. So
Okay.
I have some 30,000 left. I invested in ITC, ICICI Bank, everything on that time, April.
And this
Before,
this is when you were still studying.
Yeah, when doing my MBA.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. And then you
So I
completed your MBA and then post that.
after I completed my MBA, I saw okay, there is some 60-70% overall portfolio increase.
Okay.
So I thought, okay, let's. Then I started understanding more because after that I got a good package. So I
Are
very
you in
good.
the IT sector?
Yeah, currently I'm working as a product manager.
Okay, okay, okay.
So I got a after MBA, I got like some good like 4 to 5%, five
This
x of
period,
my
I think 20 to 25 has been very good for IT professionals. Is that right?
yeah both. So there
Both.
was
Okay.
like
There was one
uh,
time when, I think there were like four jobs for every professional out there. There was one
yeah
2021, 22 perhaps. There was a mad rush to get IT engineers.
during that time after the COVID, like, but we struggle. Our batch struggled for initial because we there was no placement till December.
Oh, I see.
So 2020 December, we are graduating on 2021 March April.
Okay.
So suddenly companies started coming in. I got two
Okay.
offers. So I
Okay.
got two
Great.
offers, one from a good MNC and
Okay.
one from a like a startup kind of a. It's also a good company. I decided I want to go with a startup. So I saw a sudden increase in my salary, like 5x, where I am earning in TCS, 5x
Wow.
of my salary. So I decided, okay, now I want to know more about. Again, I am working from home, so I got there is no traveling, nothing. So I bit of time. So I started listening. Then I saw one of your video. So where I think in one of a interview or in one of the money control, I read somewhere regarding the momentum investing. I saw there are two or three people like fund houses like weekend investing, right momentum and capital mind. So I read more about this, but then I choose two, you and capital mind. Then I came to one. I decided like let's go with because I went to the other fund house. They are not only momentum, they are also following fundamental value. So
Sure.
I decided like if they are sure about one thing, why they will go with other two.
Hmm.
So then I go with another thing which is less experience. I thought, okay, let's don't invest somewhere which I don't have which
So in the
don't see any.
last, so in the last, let's say 2, 3 years, uh, did you also, continue to invest direct stocks or mutual
Yeah.
funds, etc.?
I started with weekend investing 2021. I started with MIMT all cap. So then I also invested in MIATH too. So I continued the journey till I think Russia Ukraine war. So I saw a sudden decrease in my value.
Hmm.
Then I got little bit worried.
Hmm.
I continued my ELSS fund, so which
Okay.
was continue. I didn't stop that once I got the job. I said 1.5 lakhs, so I continued that. I didn't stop that like every. Only mutual fund I invested was that, and some Nasdaq 100. Only
Okay.
these
Great.
two funds.
Okay.
Coming to
Okay.
the stocks, I don't. I invested in couple of stocks like Tata Elxsi. I told you right, Tata Elxsi, ITC, ICICI Bank. I continued
Be-
that, but yeah.
Being in the IT sector and IT domain, and you being a product person yourself, does it help you to even identify, which products of other IT companies may be having a great potential? Does that domain knowledge help you in picking stocks as well?
Yeah, like my trust to Tata Elxsi was because of that. I was
Okay.
in like I see in my company I saw like more and more projects related to that related to automation.
Hmm.
Like if they need someone IT professional to develop the apps, the products related to that. So I saw that's where my conviction regard Tata Elxsi. I write it like, but the thing is I have very small capital in Tata Elxsi. So even though it got like 7,000, 8,000, I was exited at that time, but I have only two or three stocks. So that
Hmm.
nothing because I with very capital I continued that. I also invested in IEX. So IEX
Okay.
like I invested, it got doubled. After it
Hmm.
got double, okay, then fine, let's exit.
Hmm.
Because I don't know when to exit or when, because I used keep on seeing the price every day. Like
Right.
whenever I'm working, I have a monitor next to that because
Okay.
in the sense like we
Is
can
that
invest in any.
is that common that most people in, and let's say in IT domain, while they're working, they also have on the side, watching the markets and doing some trades.
Not trades, I don't know, like, because I tried to do trading, but
But in your mind somewhere you are watching the market every
in the
half an
sense
hour
we
or
want to
maybe.
see market what is happening in.
Uh,
No one will do anything, okay,
right,
just for satisfaction. Okay, what happened in next last 10 minutes, whether it is
right,
increased or decreased, whether
right.
my portfolio increased by a few thousands or decreased.
Even though your portfolio may be long term and you are not going to take any action,
Nothing,
yet
like
yet you want to get that feedback every few minutes that what is the
just
portfolio doing.
it's like just kind of a self satisfaction, nothing. See, I today, like Friday yesterday, right, till 3:30 I used to see, like every half an hour, like if I don't have any
Okay,
meetings, right, okay, in
okay.
between the meetings, in between my work, okay, let's see come what happened,
Hmm.
whether this portfolio increased or decreased. That's it. Just a glance of 20-30 seconds and back to
Right.
work
Okay.
again after a half an hour or 10
Maybe
whenever,
it's a
okay.
good break from work. Half an hour you work, now you need a 2 minute break. So you glanced at some portfolio and said, okay, all is good. Let's work again.
Nothing, like yeah, it's like that, but there is no action, just for
So
satisfaction.
so in your situation, what is sort of your next goal or next step in terms of how you want to reach some financial independence at some point? What are your thoughts on this subject?
Yeah,
Because you're a
so
young
like
person, mostly people who come on this podcast are much more mature and senior, so they have already crossed significant milestones in terms of goals and achievements that they wanted to get in life. But it's very nice to see a young person like you. So I want to hear your perspective, how you see, going ahead, what you wish to do in your portfolio or in your finance that will make you more, stable, content, maybe move towards some goal of financial independence if you have.
for me my target was after 6 years plus. So that's what I told my wife also. If you
That you will
want,
keep investments for 6 years.
like if you want anything big, it would be after
Huh.
6 years.
Okay, okay, okay.
Whether it is like in between the vacations, like if you want to plan like small vacations in inside India, that is fine. But if
Hmm.
you want something big, like a
Hmm.
house or anything,
Hmm.
let's plan after 6 years.
6 years. Okay.
So
Okay.
don't, like you keep on asking me, but
Huh.
I will do only after 6 years.
Okay.
So
Okay.
in between what I like, I told her like this is where I am investing.
Right.
Like in the sense, I tell her, okay, I am investing
Right.
in the stocks and mutual funds.
Okay.
So I continue doing that. But if you want a big investment, will be after 6 years.
Okay.
So that is my like, it's like decided after six, one of the big investment. Along with that, like having big corpus after like once I reach 40. So it's after
Okay.
like 8+ years.
Okay.
So almost 7.5 to 8 years.
Okay.
So it's like that's my plan. So
Okay.
nothing in between, like not nothing short term goals. Like I think short term goals can I will met with my salary.
Hmm.
Maybe one, like if I have some short vacations or anything, maybe if I
Hmm.
reduce like 20% or 30% of my investment for this month, so I can slow
So,
reduce it. Yeah.
so typically when you plan your month, you get your salary. Uh, do you set aside money for investing first and then use the rest for your daily life, or is it the other way that you spend whatever you need to spend and then if something is left, then that goes for investment?
The advantage I have is like I'm working from home in my hometown.
Okay,
So we live like I live with my parents, so my wife, everything. But still, I have like two EMIs. One for the home, like for my parents, even though I pay the EMI,
okay,
and also my IIM Udaipur education loan, like which are like very very, I very like very less interest. around
Okay.
7 to 8%, 8.5
Very
because of
nice.
the reason.
Okay.
So I don't want to close that.
Right.
So
Right. Right.
first, in the day I got the salary, I send like a this amount from my account, salary account, to that EMI. The rest, I know the expenses. Okay,
Hmm.
this month, these are the basic expenses.
Hmm.
I have two kids who are 1 year old, 1.5 year old. So they are both like twins. They are 1.5 year old.
Oh,
So I
nice.
know this much amount. Apart from that, like there are some less than
Hmm.
10 or 12K. That's it for month.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Hmm.
I keep that. Sometimes even I don't keep that because I have the UPI Rupee credit card. So if I
Okay.
want to have any expenses, because
Hmm.
I can go even the tea stall, right? I can
Hmm.
simply use the UPI to pay, make the purchase. So
Correct.
within next 5-10 days, like 10th of every month, I do entire investing. Maybe I will
Okay.
keep some 30, 40,000 surplus whenever I
Hmm.
see there is a correction, like
Okay.
2%, even 2% or
Hmm.
1.5%. I will
So
deploy.
basically, you are disciplined to invest on a monthly basis,
Yeah,
is one, and you have created a good discipline in terms of putting money towards EMI towards the home. Uh, a lot of folks these days don't want to buy homes. It's very nice to see that you have bought a home for yourself and your parents, and you are recognizing the fact that a interest of 7 to 8% is very reasonable to get that leverage to buy that home. A lot of folks are in a rush to give back or close the loan that they take. So home loan, in my view, also is it's a good type of a loan. And if you have the capacity to pay the EMI, let's say within 20-30% of your package, you must take that and use that money to quietly and silently have the increase of your home value, while you can use that money towards more investing and get at least 4, 5, 6% returns higher than what you are paying to the bank, and some tax benefits of course are also there. So very nice that at a very young age you have recognized that fact. uh,
yeah,
Venkatesh, it has been very nice to talk to you and to hear, a young person is having a discipline towards investing, having a discipline towards home investing as well, and doing well in your career. 5x jump in your income is fantastic. Please continue to do that. Great work. I think a lot of folks should uh, focus a lot on their own careers. Investing is something that is happening on the side. A lot of folks perhaps go too much into investing while damaging their own careers. That probably also is not the right way to look at it. So thank you so much, Venkatesh, for joining today, and we will meet again sometime. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Momentum Podcast. I hope you found today's discussion to be insightful and inspiring. If you enjoyed this episode, please do hit the subscribe button and share this video with your friends and family. If you are a veteran weekend investor and you would like to be on this show, please fill the form below and our team will connect with you. As always, let's keep learning from one another, and we will see you in the next episode. Till then, take care. Bye bye.